Good day, everyone. How are you doing? How was your trading week? I hope it was profitable. You already know how we do. This is another Sunday. This is another opportunity for us to review the past week, and then look at the new week and try to see what the new week has in store for us. So, usually, as we do, I'll just identify where last week started. Uh, okay, just a minute. Yep, last week started on the 3rd. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to. Hold on. Just one wee second. Yeah. So this is a new week. Started on this candle here. And if you go back to last week's video, I actually mentioned that I'm expecting to see the market drop before we see new highs, and exactly that's what happened. Go to 15 minutes and just scroll back. You see that the market dropped before it started going up. Now, in my previous videos, I've always mentioned that, look, I'm not a fan of trading on Mondays, and I'm not a fan of trading on Fridays. But for 3 consecutive weeks now, I've been noticing something, especially when Trump came into office, that Mondays have been giving us some very good entries, as well as Fridays. So I don't know what the deal is there, but yeah. So let's just continue to look at that and see whether or not we're going to be maybe mixing things up a little bit and looking for other opportunities. Yeah, so Monday the 3rd, you can see there was very good entry here, right, to buy, and it was a very strong buy. And if we had placed that trade on Monday, there's a very strong possibility that that trade will still be valid. That would have given us right up to the top. That would have given us close to 900 pips. But then again, let's not dwell on spilled milk. Monday is still, for now, a no-no for me. So let's just move on from there. So Monday, strong buy after the initial dip, and then on Tuesday we got the entry here. This was our primary entry from Tuesday. I'm going to mark that. Yep. So Tuesday's entry, the red line, and we held that right up till we were stopped out Wednesday. When the news came out on Wednesday, it stopped us out here. Now let me just explain something. You know, as the market moves, anytime it comes back to the 50 period moving average and makes a new high, that is our trigger to move the stop loss. Now at this point, we could have used this point here to trail our stop, but it really did not touch the 50 period moving average, and the market was in a strong buy position, so I ignored this. Now we can see that the market now came here and touched or went below the 50 period moving average, and then created a new high. So based on this, we moved our stop loss here, and you can see that later in the day we were stopped out from that trade somewhere around here later in the day, or later that night. Yeah. So on Thursday was the 13th. Yeah, Thursday. what am I saying? Thursday was not the 13th. Thursday was the 6th. We stopped out on the 5th, and on the 6th, on Thursday, we had another buy signal around here, but that ended up being a loss of about 150 pips for us. The initial trade that we took was 420 pips. From here to where we were stopped out was 420 pips, and then this trade was also a loss. So yeah, so we ended up last week with 270 pips, which is not fantastic, but it's also not bad. Since the year started, we've not ended any week in a loss, which is also good, and that's what we want to maintain throughout the year. Always making profits at the end of each week. A worst case scenario, we break even, but consistently we want to keep making pips every week for the rest of the year. Yeah, so Friday is an interesting one. Yeah, so Friday, I'm looking at Friday, and I can see here there's another entry here on Friday. Okay, sorry, not Friday, but Thursday night, which counts as a Thursday trade. But I saw this, but I ignored it. Why? Because pretty much that trade is going to be a trade for Friday, right? And we know non-farm was coming up, and the volatility of Fridays, and my past experience on Fridays, pretty much I ignored this trade, but it actually ended up not being a bad trade. Now, from the entry to the highest point was another 280 pips. So yeah, that might have been something interesting on Friday, but like I said, for now we would not be trading Mondays and Fridays. If we continue to see progress with how the setups are on Mondays and Fridays, we might eventually change our mind. So that was last week in a nutshell. 270 pips in the bag. Depending on the lot size you are trading, that could be something significant for you. But now, looking at the new week ahead, jumping straight into that, something interesting is happening, right? We can see that Friday closed. Sorry, no, I want a horizontal line. Yeah, Friday closed. Friday created an all-time high for gold, right? And we could see that from that all-time low of all-time high, it tried to retest that all-time high, and there was a strong rejection of that all-time high, right? Go to 1 hour, you can see that strong rejection. Go to daily as well, and from the daily candle, it's forming what looks to be like a pin bar, reverse pin bar, right? Different traders call it different things. I'll leave that to you. So we're seeing what looks to be a reverse pin bar on daily. Weekly, not much going on there. Let me remove this line so that you can see weekly much clearly. But from the daily and 4 hours, it's quite clear that there's a strong rejection over there, right? And just going by pure price action, if gold should close below this line, below that support, then we could see a huge crash from gold. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that gold is going to begin to sell, but definitely there's going to be a strong pullback or a strong correction in gold, because when you look at this is a very, very, very strong uptrend which has been ongoing for several weeks now. That trend started somewhere around here, started actually January 2023. So that trend has been on for good 2 years now. A steady bull trend, and we can see that a steep rise started February 2024, and and we are having another steep rise that started what in the last 6 to 7 weeks. So the market is due for a correction, in my opinion. There's a strong correction coming. Will we trade it? That depends. We're going to look at various factors. Definitely, for us to trigger a sell trade, we'll need for our sell conditions to be met. For now, our sell condition has not been met. We are still observing the market. But definitely, for you price action traders out there, a close below this support should be ideal enough for you to place a trade, but that's not a trade recommendation from me in any way, shape, or form. Once our trade conditions have been met, we'll definitely look out for sell setups. So what do I want to see next week, or what am I expecting to see next week? Yeah, definitely to me there has been a let me say the bull momentum has been paused for the moment. From what I can see, there's a slowdown in the bull momentum. The news that came out on Friday could not push gold into creating a new all-time high. Or yes, there was a new all-time high, but could not sustain it above the all-time high, which signifies to me that there should be some correction coming in gold in the next couple of days, possibly the next couple of weeks. So Monday, Tuesday, we are really going to monitor the market, see how things pan out, see how far it drops, and if maybe it drops into our sell territory and meet our sell conditions, and then we'll begin to look at it from there. But for now, we sit on our hands. The best thing you can do while trading forex is to sit on your hands. The more you sit on your hands, the more patient you are, and you allow the market, you allow the trade to come to you. So that's it, guys. Next week we're going to be very, very, very extremely cautious, and we're going to be looking out for the market to drop and enter into our sell conditions. But definitely on the flip side, if we see a strong bull setup from Tuesday next week, we are definitely going to be taking it. So once it becomes Tuesday is the 11th of February. Once it becomes the 11th of February and we see a strong bearish setup, a strong bullish setup, we are definitely going to be taking that option. But on the bigger picture, the bigger perspective, I expect there to be a drop from gold in the coming days and in the coming weeks. So that's it, guys. That's our analysis for the new week. New week starting from 10th of February, running all the way till the 14th, closing with Valentine, guys. So wishing you guys a happy Valentine. I hope you have someone special in your life that you can spend all your pips on, right? All the money we've been helping you make. I hope there's a special person in your life that you can share that gift with. So I wish you guys a good trading week. All the best from me and from mine. Thank you very much.